Hi everyone, I'm Dominic Yanchunas from Professional Mariner Magazine and ProfessionalMariner.com, coming to you from the Kanawha Valley of West Virginia, where we're about to meet Linwood Hamilton. Linwood is a West Virginia inventor who's come up with a couple of concepts that just might improve the safety of the inland barge industry. One is a safety rake that would be installed on the bow of a barge, and the second idea is a concept for a thruster system that would improve maneuverability in fleets and around bends and bridges. And here we are at a terminal on the Elk River. I'm with Linwood Hamilton. Linwood, your invention for a rake on the bow of a barge or a lead barge in the tow. Tell us a little bit about the problem that you're hoping to solve with that and how it would work.
Well, Dom, as you can see, the barge is moving forward. It's always going to push whatever it hits underneath it. And that's where the boats are going to go, and that's where the people are going to go, and logs that are going to break a screw. So what I have developed is a rake technology that will go in the front of all the lead barges. It will pick up, and the water pressure will hold all of the material that goes onto the front of that barge until someone can get down to it, tie it off, throw it off, whatever needs to be. Yes, the kids are going to get their knees and elbows scraped up, but at least they'll be alive. And the boats are going to get probably a little torn up, but at least the people on side will probably survive. And as a result of this, the safety factor is pretty big as to what this can do, and the cost is minimal, I see. The front barges are always the front barges, so the expense to the manufacturer and or the towboat company is not that big.
And of course, we have written several casualties that involved barges hitting pleasure boats and objects in the water, and it is a problem. Would this device create any drag or navigational problems as far as you can see?
There will be some drag to it. In my estimation, we're going to have about 4 feet underwater, depending upon what load we have in the barges. But there will be some drag, but I don't think the drag is so great that it presents that kind of problem if it allows the boat people to run safely. They have a confidence that if they hit a log, it's not going to tear their boat up, it's going to scoop it up.
Let me ask you now a bit about the thruster idea. Maneuverability around turns in fleets, what do you foresee will be the effect of this, and how does it work on the side of the vessel?
I had a brief encounter with a towboat captain, and he was talking about when the barges, especially when they're up out of the water when they're empty, the wind has a tremendous effect on them. And he was talking about losing control, and sometimes they even have to tie off on the bank. So if we put a thruster on each side of the front barge, this gives them control not only at the back and some of these barges are 1,250 feet long with the towboats, with the barges and a towboat combination. And if you can turn the front of that boat as well as the back of that boat, you have picked up a lot more control for these people. We'll allow them to run in higher winds. We'll allow them to have less downtime. We'll allow them to maybe miss a bridge.
Linwood, thanks for really letting us hang out with you today and telling us about your inventions.
Very
interesting.
Welcome.
Good luck.
You.
Linwood Hamilton has received provisional patents on both of these concepts, and the next step for him is to get into a model basin with some scale models and see how they work. For more information about boat building, see ProfessionalMariner.com and our latest edition of American Tugboat Review. And why not join the conversation? Like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. Linwood Hamilton, for example, is interested in hearing both positive and negative feedback on both of these concepts and just ideas about how they would help them work better. For Professional Mariner Magazine, I'm Dominic Yanchunas. Thanks for watching.